Oh, wow, we
open
should do
mic
that.
on Friday night.
What time?
They start around 7.
Oh, we'll have to go
You have
there.
to come around 6 and sign up on the list. Yes, I think they would love your music.
Thanks for the tip. We'll definitely take you up on that.
You're welcome. I
Okay.
hope to see you there.
To do that. Thank you.
All right. Thanks
Very
for calling
interesting.
in, Margarita.
Bye-bye.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
How you doing?
that was nice.
Yeah. I can't tell if they're... Sometimes I can't tell if the call... Hello! I'm back. I just wanted to say, I think... Yeah. The caller hung up. But feel free to call in. Please feel free to call in. Right now, I wanted to ask you, Randy and Jack, about your the work that you've had been doing at the Patients Cooperative on Divisadero. I don't know how many of our people watching are aware of the fact that the Patients Cooperative, which was around for 8 years,
What can we do?
8.5 years.
was closed recently, right? Do you want to tell us something about that, please?
Yeah, okay. Well, after 8.5 years of service to the community and to our patients, the DEA had been sending letters to landlords in Southern California and did the same thing up here and intimidated our landlord into making us close because they were threatened with property forfeiture, imprisonment, and fining. And the person is an American citizen, but had ties in China, and government scared bejesus out of them anyway. And so after 8.5 years of good relationship and everything, we were forced to close. The things we did there, we're continuing to try to do through other facilities, such as harm reduction, the AANA groups, the social services, the writers groups, the bingo. We're trying to regroup. We try to get together with our patients, whenever we can. I'm not going to say that we're not doing the work. I'm going to say that the work is continuing. What we think we need is for the city to actually help found a community center so that the medical cannabis community can have a place to do things. Have a ground floor for the public, and then the other floors have for their patients, where they should be able to medicate on site, receive their services, attend the activities, have our history in like a museum, so we have our past with us, and also have enough room that we can have meetings and stuff and plan our future.
I have a question about that. Now, would it take going to one? Do you ever watch cable TV?
Mm-hmm.
The government channel where they talk to the planning commission and people talk to
all the time.
Okay, so I think I've seen you on there before. Yeah. Now, would it take putting something like you're proposing, a community center, since that would come from public funds, right?
Well, I'll tell you what would happen.
How would it go
The best
about
way
that?
for a community center to happen would be for the community, the medical cannabis community and supporters and friends thereof, to get together and to form a non-profit to raise money to get a sound plan down. We kind of have a plan, but it's not me. It's supposed to be everybody at this stage. And then to present it to the city, and if it's serious enough, if it's a good, solid nonprofit, I know the city, they've got people that handle buildings that are vacant and can be given over to nonprofits for use. They do that. But the steps are to form a nonprofit, to do fundraising, to get it all underway and present it. And that's the way we have to do it. Because personally, I don't have that kind of money, and personally, I don't want to be alone doing this anymore.
Yeah, I know with the Patients Cooperative, you had Wayne and some other people that you were.
When we all began, there was 5 of us that began together, patients, and as years went by, people either passed away or went on to other things, and still working within the community. And 350 Divisadero continued and offered more and more services till by the end, we were offering all kinds of stuff. Well, we've always done memorial services, weddings and stuff, open mic. We had social service navigation, all kinds of stuff. And that stuff has to continue because people do need it. Not everybody needs these kind of services, but there are enough of us out there that do.
Yeah.
And so we need to beg the medical cannabis community, let's all unite. Let's work together and make something happen. Because we're a minority. And we can only be heard when we work together.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifully said. Would you like to, speaking of the people, shall we just do your...
Sure, want to do with the people?
Yeah.
Sure.
You want to lead some people? We could lead some people.
Well,
let's lead this one back over your side.
Miss is going to help me with play the tabla.
Mm-hmm.
Because she likes the tabla.
She does like to bang on things.
Yeah, this year's song is...
See, we've leaned out of the picture, haven't we?
Yeah,
How do we do that? Here we go.
Wait, let's do the Star Trek thing where the ship goes like this,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do the Star Trek.
Wait, ready. All right, Scotty, veer to the left.
Scotty, veer to the left.
Veer to the right. Whoa.
What are we doing? Let's see.
Well, we could go, oh, it's a roller coaster ride.
Oh, it's an asteroid.
If the people lead, the leaders will follow. 'Cause we are all born of colors and creeds, on different paths, but still the same need. This world is ours to have and to hold. Time to take it back into the fold. 'Cause if the people lead, the leaders will follow. It's time to show some strength. Don't let our prayers ring hollow. It's time to rise up strong above the muddy wallow. If the people lead, the leaders will follow. 'Cause no one will save, but everyone knows love is power. It grows and it grows. Have some faith now, arise and be strong. Smoke to the truth and let it live long. 'Cause if the people lead, the leaders will follow. It's time to show some strength. Don't let our prayers ring hollow. It's time to rise up strong above the muddy wallow. If the people lead, the leaders will follow. Hang on a second. 'Cause the judge and jury has all been dismissed. Political babies have all been kissed. It's time to do better for sure. Hand in hand like never before. If the people lead, the leaders will follow. It's time to show some strength. Don't let our prayers ring hollow. It's time to rise and strong above the muddy wallow. If the people lead, leaders will follow. If the people lead, the leaders will follow. One thing I would like to say is that the volunteer staff at the co-op was the most phenomenal group of people, and they really helped make it happen there.
Mm-hmm.
And I really got to add that because, they're a very integral part of the whole thing. So, yay to all you guys.
Yay! That's why that's my favorite song from the Bargain Basement Band. Even though I have other favorite songs.
We are full of